a little longer at night.
Watch hands on
But
face.
the purpose of that idea is to get away from this NCAA regulation about 21 dates. If it's a 2-day tournament, it's 2 dates.
All right, son?
So if it's a 1-day tournament, it's considered 1 day, and a wrestler is only permitted 21 dates, exclusive of the qualifying tournament, which in this case we're talking the Easterns and the Nationals. So you can only wrestle 21 dates prior to the Easterns, and if they had the Sheridan tournament 2 days, that would be 2 dates on everybody's schedule. And then they have this dual meet and this dual meet, and then they go up to the Wilkes tournament, and they go out to this tournament, this tournament. What it's going to do, the 21 dates, I can tell you most of the coaches don't like it. But again, it's the coaches that put the rules in. So somewhere along the line, there was a communications breakdown on that 21-date regulation.
Here's the first takedown by Eyvind, leading by a score of 4-2.
Gets in behind the knee, now makes the lift, spins around the back. Lift, come on Eyvind, lift, attaboy. And go around, drive your opponent to the mat.
Larry, I guess one of the solutions to running out of gas in the end is a simple solution. Just pin your man early on, and you don't have to wrestle 8 minutes.
Yes. I always agreed to that.
Hold still, top, get on.
Well, are we going to give a reward for every half Nelson we see this year? So far, I saw one tonight.
Neutral.
Only saw one chicken wing.
Wrestle center.
Were you at McDonald's or something?
Kind of missed Jack Collins sitting behind us.
Boyesen in on a nice leg dive in that situation. He comes up with a 6-3 lead.
What you were seeing right now really is what Lehigh fans have been seeing for several seasons. Eyvind Boyesen, for the first several minutes of every match, there really isn't a better wrestler on the mat. He in control, leading his 6-3, minute and 15 riding time. And if he can learn to pace himself in that third period.
There he goes, just in underneath. Now he's got it. Reaches around, drives through, collapses the hip situation. There's some future grapplers coming in here. Don't know who they are. I know they're not any part of the Sherbeck family, since my daughter just got married. I know. And there's control, still stays on top.
I don't think Eyvind is at 190 now. I think, what do you think he's at, Larry?
Oh, he might be 85.
Yeah, I was going to say between 183, 85.
But
somewhere.
he was really hoping to wrestle 77, but got some filling to do at 190, so he's a team man, and he said, I'll go up to 90, coach. 6-4 the score. Boyesen.
There's been some pretty fair wrestlers, though, in Lehigh history of guys that have really gone up in weight. You know, Don McCorkle never really was an unlimited wrestler, even though he wrestled up there frequently. He'd been
Terry
at 190.
I saw Terry down in Baltimore not so long ago. He's now looking like a heavyweight wrestler. Another takedown. Tugging in on that leg.
I used to have doubts when I'd watch Don McCorkle wrestle that he was 190.
Prove the angle.
I always thought he was really a 177. There you see Jeff Turner.
Former wrestler. Jeff now in the banking business. A financier, we will call him. Man of finance.
All right, we got 2 minutes to go. Take your position, son.
Third period, 8-4 lead for Eyvind Boyesen at the bottom.
Top man, you're on it.
He's got 2 minutes in riding time. And let's see what happens in this third period.
I think he's pacing himself well. He's moving
Gets the
good.
escape.
Certainly has a 5-point lead. Anderson, Maumee, Ohio.
Population. One less, I guess, when Tim Anderson comes here. coming on next, Steve Vetch will wrestle heavyweight.
Center.
And you got to kind of give Steve a lot of credit too, Larry. He's been in the wings for several seasons behind Bernie Brown. Certainly had a lot of junior varsity experience. And he had some pretty good matches for the JVs.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
At heavyweight, it will fall to him this season to shore up the anchor position for Lehigh. 28-7. Lehigh took a 28-0 lead, but Cornell has come back with 2 in a row. And here's Boyesen with a fine maneuver. Really a nice move by Eyvind, leading 11-4.
No points.
So
1 count.
moving up with 39 seconds. Boyesen. I was thinking this year, Shell, we got the Hall of Fame out in Stillwater, Oklahoma. This year they're going to induct 3 wrestlers, 2 of whom we've seen wrestle here. The Ben and John Peterson, the Peterson brothers. And of course a guy who's near and dear to me, and a name that you may recognize by me talking about it, Sprig Gardner, former coach at Mepham High. Is another takedown. And attempt to get a tilt for 13-5 on the board, plus time is 14-5. 9-point win gives 4 more points to Lehigh. And Eyvind looking strong, very strong. Boyesen.
That one really has to make Eyvind and Thad Turner really feel good, because he's got a lot of potential, looked very good, stayed in there the whole way, did not weaken.